Ezeal here with another Terra 101 guide. Just wanted to go through this time and talk about the bank and kind of the different features that are available there. I know most of you people that have played here for quite a while already know what the bank is. It's probably one of the first things you kind of get and understand. The really cool thing is that the bank, you've got your regular bank, you've got the parcel posting, and you've got the actual guild banking that's available with this feature. But what I want to do first is I'm actually in Jagged Coast over at Cutthroat Island, or Cutthroat Harbor. And the first thing I want to do is I want to kind of show that we've got all these different symbols here on the map. The one that is the bank is going to be the one with the key. And then, of course, the one with the basket is a merchant. But anyway, so you always want to go here to this guy. And I've got one right here in front of me. So I'm going to go talk to this chick here. And let me kind of zoom out so you can kind of see her. There we go. So you can kind of see what I was talking about. We've got the bank, parcel posting, and guild bank. I'm going to pull up my bank here and just kind of show you. Got 4 tabs here. Just different types of things I've got. You have this lock option here, and in the user interface guide, I didn't really go over this, but you can actually lock different windows. And when we say lock, basically when you open it up, so I'll close that out, open that guy up, and go to bank, it pops up right over here. But I kind of like my things over here off to the side, just like that. And the reason I do mine on lock is because I have my menu options on the left side, because if you don't lock it, it defaults to the upper left-hand side. But anyways, the bank, you've got the 4 tabs here. You've got sort, deposit, withdraw, and you've got your actual money in there. And so what's really cool about the bank is that it's actually shared across all 8 of your characters on the server. So whenever one of your characters deposits here, another character could come in and actually, you know, come in and do certain things and take stuff out, put things in. So it gives you a really good ability to be able to share your wealth and your money between your different characters. So one thing too is that you could go through and sort out anything you want. So it resorts the entire list. You can deposit some money into it, so I'll just deposit 1 gold, and you can see it does that. And then of course I can actually take out 1 gold there, and at whatever amount you want, as long as you've got the money. Now if, say for instance, you wanted to take out everything, well, you could type in 100, and then like I've got 80 gold in here, then it'll just pull out the max there. So if you actually type in more than what you've got, it'll try to get out the max for you. Additionally, when you do the amounts here, you've got the ability to do the gold, silver, and copper. So you could do your max or your min. Min, of course, defaults to 0, so that's kind of weird. It should probably be like 1 copper, but that's just my thought. So we can hit OK, cancel. And so that's pretty much like your own personal bank there. I like to kind of separate my stuff a little bit with kind of, you know, world stuff I get here, then some crafting, crystals, progression tokens, and then armor sets and stuff like that. Now, you basically, what you could do is, like, let's say for instance I wanted to put something in there, you just right click on it or right click back, or you can actually drag it over, drop it, and then it'll ask you how many you want to drop in there. So you could actually then do a minimum of 1 or a maximum of the amount, or do a certain amount, hit cancel or hit OK. So that's kind of a quick level or quick overview of that. So I'm going to go ahead and close out of this, because that's pretty much everything that you need to know, I think, about the bank.
Can I help you?
Parcel posting, this is basically your mailbox. This is where you send you know, whatever you want to other comrades or guildmates or people in general. This is where you have the inbox, unread messages only. You can select multiple message. You can delete. You can write somebody a message. And so when you write somebody a message, you just type in, you know, their name right here, Ezeal, and then you type in, here is something. So it's basically like an email. Now you could just do this to message, which costs 50 copper just to send a message. You could do a parcel where you drop an item in here. And so let's say, for instance, I want to drop in, you know, this right here. And then what happens is there's actually a fee that's based on the item. So depending on what the item is, we'll change that fee there. The other thing is you could drop in an amount to send to somebody. And then there's a fee on top of that, which is actually 1 silver for each gold. And so there's always a fee included with this. And then you can send, close, clear out the whole thing there. And then the other thing you can do is you could do cash on delivery. So if you meet somebody and you're like, hey, you know, I've got this item. So what you could do is you could send the item to them, and then it requires for them to pay a price or a fee in order to receive that item. So if you work something out outside of the auction house, then you could do that through the message writing here. And then of course you could delete out, and you got numerous pages. You could have up to 100 messages, both sent and in your inbox. And then you could do, you know, do the sorting by delivery status, subject, or status. And that's pretty much it for your parcel side.
An honor
Guild Bank, basically, it's the same exact thing as you know, your personal bank, but the difference is that all of your characters that are in the guild will be able to access that bank, along with everybody that has actual control inside of the guild to access that bank. So, and then of course, if you have access, you can store, deposit, withdraw, and take all this out. I would just recommend that you know, you set your limitations, you know, officers or whatever, and manage that as efficiently as you possibly can. And it all functions exactly the same way as the bank. So hopefully this is something that's a little bit more helpful for you guys. This is going to be, I think, number 13 for me. And then the next one I'm going to do is going to be the auction house. So as always, if you guys have any questions, comments, or anything, just send me out a PM. You can find me on the Terra forums. I've actually, under the newcomer section, there's a Terra guide that I've got on the post there. Reply back there if you have any suggestions, and then also on the YouTube channel. And happy hunting, and good luck, everybody.